Live stream out there?
No.
We didn't have a link out there. Hi, Annette. How you doing, friend? I'm hoping everybody finds us okay. We had a little technical glitch here today. And ended up talking to an empty screen on Facebook. Hopefully we can get rid of that because that doesn't look good. Can you hear me okay? We're going to hang out for a minute while we see if the other people can find us. Annette, can you hear me?
Can she hear you?
She hasn't responded. This may end up being a Let's Do Wednesday on Thursday again.
It's not coming up as a Facebook either. So the good news is it might not be out there. It might just be hanging out in the wind.
Somebody's chatting, but our system isn't showing me the chat. There's 6 chats sitting out there.
There are 12 people watching right now. How about if I read you the text until such time as we can get it going? Because they did find us. So say hi, Annette, Mary T, Thelma, Roberta, Laura,
Okay.
Andy Gossel, Mary,
What?
Mary G, Ruth, Stephanie,
Okay.
Alice, and there we are. And everybody says that they can see you, and everybody says hello. And I will try to answer.
Hi, guys. We have a weird situation here today because it's kind of hard to live stream if you can't see the chat. But you can see me and you can hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And thank you guys for being out there. And thank you for your patience and understanding. And we're just going to roll forward. I'll describe things and Margie will tell me if you guys have questions. So let's just...
fly by the seat of our pants.
That's right. It's not the first time I've flown by the seat of my pants. It just, we haven't had to do it for a while. Okay, I'm excited to talk to you about one of our new products today. I used to sell these in the store, and I discontinued them quite a few years ago after they wouldn't let me sell them on Amazon anymore. And so I stopped selling them, but I have since decided that it's worth it to have this item in the store anyway, because I totally love it. This is a Microfluor. It's a microwave flower press, and it is totally phenomenal for paper crafting. It's also great for stained glass and for making up like wall decor and all kinds of things, but it's fabulous for making cards. This is, I don't know what this material is actually made of. It's a plasticky kind of substance, but I think there's something special about it. And you can see that, if you can come in a little bit closer, Margie, and get rid of the picture of me, please. So we can, there we go. You can see that it's vented there. Move some of this out of the way so we can see better. It's vented, and that's letting the steam out when you're microwaving your flowers. This is a felt it's called a fill pack. This comes with the press, and it actually comes with a couple of cotton liners as well. You put your fresh flowers between the liners, cover it with the fill pack, make a sandwich out of this, and then using short bursts of power in the microwave, we will turn these flowers into pressed flowers. Now you might be saying to yourself, why do I need that gadget when all you need is a good old book? And I used to think that too until I tried this. Here's some of the reasons why Microfluor is amazing. Your colors, you know how when you press a flower in a book, you lose about 70% of the color? Your flowers will, in most cases, as long as the flowers are fresh, will retain 100% of their color. And you know how crispy the flowers are when you take them out of the pages of a book? These aren't crispy. These are actually retain some level of flexibility, and they're absolutely beautiful. Now, we'll do a class in these somewhere along the line. I just wanted to tell you that they have arrived. I have the 6-inch press. I have the 9-inch press, which is just exactly the same thing, but lots bigger, with lots more vents in it. And as soon as I can get set up to actually bring a microwave in here, I'll show you in person how these work, and you won't believe how cool they are. And then over time, your cotton pieces will get stained and worn. You can wash these, but I found it useful to have extra cotton liners. This is what you actually put right on your flowers, so these get stained up and stuff over time. And I also found it useful, and I'll talk to you about why. I actually found it useful to have additional fill packs also. And then we have the cotton liners for the big ones and the fill packs for the big ones. You don't actually have to replace this material hardly ever. In fact, I don't think I've ever replaced it in one of mine. What I found useful in having an extra fill pack was that with one Microfluor flower press, I could pull one whole assembly out of my press and put another one with cotton filters and a fill pack into my Microfluor and start another batch cooking while the first batch is cooling off. And so I just found it to be an efficiency thing. And the big gizmo is the most expensive part of the press. So I just kind of got 2-for-1 value from them by using that. You guys have been asking and asking and asking for construction glue. I bought plenty of it this time. Lots of you guys are liking this Hunky Dory Premium Craft Construction Glue. It's out there. It's in the store now. You can go ahead and get it under adhesives. That's a restock item, but a very popular restock item. Last week in class, we did the underwater world. I have a few extra pieces for those kits available, and all of these are available for separate purchase. You'll find them under Amy Design. Find It Trading, then Amy Design. So we have more of the paper packs. We have more of the portholes. We have more of the die sets. We have more of the 3D sheets. These you'll find under 3D sheets as well, I think. So we have more of the underwater world components if you're wanting to make more. Let's take a look. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I was going to use these Birdwatcher chipboards with our Birdwatcher kit. In fact, I originally told you they were going to be in your kits. I decided to save you some money because I found that the cards, there just wasn't room to put the chipboard on. So you've got other wonderful card making materials here in the Birdwatcher chipboard that is available for separate purchase if you want it. Okay, we restocked our Mary Card Essentials. I have the 20-piece pack of Hunky Dory Rainbow Mary back in the store. Hunky Dory just came out with 3 new deluxe craft pads. You know how much I love this one from last season. We made every card in this pack. And the Sparkling Season is now available in a deluxe craft pad. What you get here is you get 4 topper sets. You get 4 foiled cardstock, 4 printed cardstock, and 8 inserts from the Sparkling Season collection.
Betty says that she loves it. And say hi to Carol.
Hi, Carol. And all the other people I haven't said hi to. Another one from last year was the Little Red Robin. This was also a very popular kit. This is now available in a deluxe craft pad. Once again, you get all 4 topper sets. You get 4 foiled cardstocks. You get 4 matching printed cardstocks, and you get 8 inserts in the deluxe craft pad.
Betty says she loves the Sparkling Season.
Here is this was another super popular set from last year. In fact, this is almost sold out in the last few days. We still had a good supply of this, and now it's like the world caught on that we still had it. So A Child is Born. This is the more spiritual set from the Christmas sets. And in this one also, you get 4 topper sets, both of the cardstocks, the foiled and unfoiled, and 8 inserts.
It's like Forever in Our Hearts pack, right?
Yes, like the ones that we did in class. Yes. I love those deluxe craft pads because I love the fact that they send the inserts with them. I'm going to show you next. We just put up a bunch of yarn because that time of year is coming. So I wanted to show you some of the yarn we have in stock. Oops, I forgot to mention we also have the replacement clips for Microfluor. You don't care about that yet.
Can you really quick just tell Angela the animals that are on each of the Sparkling Season cards? We've got polar bears and snow leopards and...
No, that's not the same one.
Oh, it's not the same one?
Nope.
Oh, sorry.
The Sparkling Season does have polar bears. There's a set of polar bears. There are penguins. There are deer, and there are swans. Those are the 4 animals. On the deer one, there's also sheep. On the swan one, I'm not positive, but I kind of think there's another kind of bird with the swan. Oh yeah, there are. There's robins and swans together. So robins and swans, bears is their own. Sheep and deer and penguins have their own. So that's what you get in the Sparkling Season. Okay. Let's take a look at some. Can you back up a little bit? I feel like I'm really cramped in this space. There we go. More. Huh? More and more. Yeah. I'm going to show you some of the beautiful yarns we got in. I bought these specifically for finger knitting and hat making. I don't have an awful lot of them, but just to make it convenient for you, I brought in lots of beautiful, beautiful yarns. The prices are all listed in the store. We have our colors here. Let's see. This one is called Potent Purple. I built such a mountain here I couldn't show it. Potent Purple. So we've got tones of purple in this one. Beautiful. We've got Brilliance Blue. This is one of my favorites, made up in hats. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And in these larger spools, you have enough to make several hats in one skein. This one is called Navy Marine. So he's got deep tones and a little bit of grays and variegations of blue with gray. This one is called Tropical Greens. Greens, blues, yellows, beautiful. This one is a single color skein, and this one's called Smoky Blue. Isn't it gorgeous? Love that one. In fact, all the rest of these are single tones. This one is called Gray Orchid, although I think it's a beautiful tone of lavender. It doesn't look gray at all to me, but that's what they call it, Gray Orchid. This one is called Velvet Teal, and it's a teal color, as one would guess. This one's white, of course. And this one is called Burgundy Plum. And then we have some of the smaller skeins like we sold with the loom sets. These are packaged in sets of 3 for $6. So $6 for 3 skeins. We've got white, we've got a beautiful gray, and we've got black. And in case you're wondering, yes, these will work together with the bigger skeins nicely. I've done it. So lots of yarns as you're beginning to think about making your winter and Christmas projects. I know it's hard to think about making hats when it's 100 degrees outside. It's 98 here in Portland today. But when the weather cools off, you'll be glad you did it. Let's take a look at a couple of new magazine kits here today. Don't leave though, because the best is yet to come. I'm saving my favorite item of the day for last, as I so often do. Anybody got any comments on anything?
They're discussing how they like the sparkling season from last year.
Oh,
And also that there was a video out of it.
Okay, yes. The entire collection of the sparkling season is out there on video. Okay, this magazine is issue 225 of Simply Cards and Paper Craft. In this one, you're getting snowflakes. There is a large half snowflake here. And this is one of those here. Come on back in. I know, I can in and out.
It's fine. You just have to tell me when you're ready for one versus the other.
Okay. This has a half die here. And you can see that the outside edge is optional. You can just cut apertures into your cards with this. And if you look at this picture right here, you can see that the petals of this snowflake actually are cut to be free, and they can lift. So you can get extra dimension by lifting the snowflakes. If you want to make this into a full snowflake, what they're showing you here is that you just simply turn it around and run it the opposite direction to create a full snowflake. So you can use it as a half or a whole. See how they're using it on the edges here? Because it is such a large die, that's actually a really good technique to run the snowflakes right off the edge. We've done that before with our stamping, haven't we? So this snowflake is, let's see what the size is of this one. The half snowflake from point to point is easier to measure from point to point if I get it on the inches side of my ruler. Just a little something I'm learning here. It's 3 1/4 inches across. So if you made the full snowflake, it would be 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. As it is, it's 3 1/4 by roughly 1 1/2. Then you have an additional snowflake die here that's also done in an aperture. So you can also lift the prongs on the little snowflake. Or if you want to cut that snowflake and make it free, they're sending you another die here that surrounds that little snowflake. And the small snowflake is 1 1/4, basically 1 1/4 by 1 1/4. And again, you've got the snowflake itself, and then you've got a die to cut out the snowflake if you want. The same with the bigger snowflake here. You've got the prongs of the snowflake, then you've got a half cut out, which allows you to cut that free if you want to have it be a free and free and clear of your paper and use it on something else. Then in addition to that, we have a set of stamps that's 6 by 6. And the stamps say, wishing you a sparkly birthday. There's snow one like you. Merry Christmas, let it snow. Winter wishes. May your season sparkle. May joy and happiness snow on you. Thank you, snow much. Each snowflake is unique, just like you. And then it's got a variety of snowflake stamps from 3 inches, 2 1/2 inches, 2 inches, and a scattering of the snowflakes for a border. And then we have some that are smaller than an inch. So there's your collection of stamps. These are done by Chloe. You guys love Chloe stuff usually. So this is Chloe's Creatives. The gift package is called Sophisticated Snowflakes.
Say hi to Sharma.
Hi, Sharma. And of course, we get the Cards and Paper Craft magazine, which will have some of Chloe's designs for using that snowflake, as well as some of the other artists at Simply Cards and Paper Craft will have done some designs as well. I don't think I have a lot of this one. So if you want this one, don't wait too long because it might not be here. But that was Simply Cards and Paper Craft. And this was issue 225. Nice set of stamps and dies there. I like that one. Okay, next one.
Are there any papers in the Snowflake magazine?
I don't think so. I didn't see any papers in it. No, there are no papers in the magazine this time. Okay, our next magazine craft kit is also from Simply Cards and Paper Craft. It's called the Mega Value Pop-Up Set. And let's see what we're getting with this one. Okay. This one is a 17-piece stamp set with a mason jar template. That's actually really cute. The template makes this 3D mason jar. That's really cute.
That is cute.
And then you've got the big, pretty bouquets. This is beautiful. And there's the actual mason jar template on the back. It's a nice template set. It kind of has everything. So
they're requesting classes be with the Moonlight collection.
what's that?
Classes. They're requesting classes based around the Moonlight collection.
Okay, so this is called Beautiful Boutique. The stamp set is, I can't see 100% of the stamp set without opening the interior packaging as well. I can tell that there's a big mason jar here. You got an absolutely gorgeous bouquet of flowers up here. There'd be a lot of fun to stamp in color. We've got bows, we've got foliage, we've got another beautiful bouquet down here. We've got some berries. We've got some words, sending lots of love. Thank you so much. Live life in full bloom. Really, really pretty. Really pretty set. So we've got that. We've got the Simply Cards and Paper Crafts magazine. It does not have papers in it, but it will have lots of tips for using this mason jar set. You can see how pretty those bouquets are done and how nicely the mason jar works with the mason jar template, or you can just stamp the mason jar. So you've got all kinds of other tips and techniques from Simply Cards and Paper Craft. And then also in this kit is from the makers of Die Cutting Essentials magazine. You get the complete guide to die cutting, packed with how-to die cutting advice to get you crafting tonight. It's got 154 project ideas in it, and it's all a how-to guide about die cutting. And this is free with the magazine. So you get the magazine, the die cutting guide, the A4 stamp set, which we've talked about before. Anytime you're getting an A4 set, you're getting a set of stamps valued at $20 to $25. And you get the mason jar template as well. I don't know how much this is. Look that up and tell me how much that is, Margie. I have a feeling it's going to be a really good price.
Dawn says hello. She was on the phone with Cider Chat.
Okay. So that's the Mega Value Cards and Paper Craft. Let's see what magazine. This is issue 230 of Simply Cards and Paper Craft. Ouch. And then I got one more to show you. And then we're going to take a look at that Moonlight set because it's too cool. Everybody wish Bob a happy birthday. He's not in here, but I'll pass them along to him. He's 90 today. Today is the day. We're going to have a little party for him tonight. Just Bryce and Bob and I will have a little party for him tonight with some cake and give him some presents. And then his daughter Paula and her husband Tim are coming over the weekend, so that'll be a nice weekend for him too. And Lauren will come over for another party over the weekend. Okay, that last one was $14.99. How about issue 229? This one's $13.99. And once again, you're getting an extra magazine in this one, which is amazing. Okay, this is issue 229. I love this one, actually. I love to work with pairs. Here is a 6x6 stamp set. It's got a full pair that's about 3.5 inches. It's got a half a pear. It's got a pear blossom. Then it's got a peach, and it's got a half a peach, and it's got sweet as a peach, have a peachy day, happy birthday, and you're the perfect pair. It's a 9-piece stamp set, 6x6. It's cute. There's some cute ideas on the back of here. And they're giving you dies to match the full pear and the full peach. Then we have the Cards and Papercraft magazine, which will have lots of wonderful, inventive ideas for using your fruit dies and stamps. One of the things I love about fruit, like the pears, is that you can easily convert that to a Christmas theme. And I like to use golden embossing powder and gilding polish and that kind of thing with my fruit for Christmas themes too. So you can see it's just chock full of ideas. That's the Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 229. And this one has a special magazine included. And this one's called A Year of Cards, jam-packed with inspirational projects for year-round crafting. This is a big magazine. I'd almost call it a book. If it was sold separately, it would sell for £9.99, which would be about $13, $14. It's got a 130-page magazine filled with inspiration for card making. So Margie just said that this 6x6 stamp set, the 2 dies, the Cards and Papercraft magazine, and the special edition Year of Cards magazine, $13.99 in total. That's going to be a lot of reading entertainment and ideas for. Oh wow, really? Wow, the one with Chloe Snowflake Skies was $11.99. How about that? That's amazing. Okay, so that's our 3 magazines we have today. Now we get to my favorite. This is my fave. Yes, we can do some classes with some of these. We'll have to see how many I have left after you guys start buying them. I'd be happy to do classes, but I'm not sure it's going to last that long, because wait till you see what you get. There are 8 separate topper sets in the luxury set. Here's the first of those toppers. This is owls. You've got that beautiful holographic glitter type foiling around blues, with blue scenes with the owls. I will tell you that most everything, because this is a moonlight set, most everything is going to be in tones of blues and purples, which I think is fabulous. So we've got 2 large toppers, a number of smaller toppers with the owls. So cute. Owl, always be mine. Owl, I want for Christmas is you. With love this Christmas. Merry Christmas from all of us.
2 things. And that says, ooh, wow. And Alice wants to know if you'll be doing at least 1 class with some of the Under the Moonlight set.
I will try. I will try my best. I just got to make sure that you guys don't buy them all. So, you know, if it sells out without my help, but I really want to work on this kit. So, you know, when I want to, it tends to happen. I love the way they've done the foiling on this one. On the lower corner, the snowflake, there's a corner treatment in a deep, rich blue, and then they have snowflakes running along that corner, and these snowflakes are white. Then we have the center of the cardstock, which is light blue with white snowflakes all over it, and the treatment on the upper side has that same rich blue that was on the lower corner, except this time it's foiled with that sparkly silver foil. And here's our extra cardstock. Look at that with the trees and the owls. This would be a perfect From All of Us card, wouldn't it? With the parent owls and the owlets. Look at the sky there. You can imagine it would just look like that out in the woods like this, right? You'd have such bright stars because nothing would be hidden by smog or clouds or ambient light. It would just be beautiful like that. Look at those trees in the background. Love that. That's the owl set. It's actually called something. Owl I Want for Christmas. I believe Brittany listed these at $4.49. Owl I Want for Christmas. Good night, Stephanie. Next up, we're going to see a baby lion. Okay. I still can't see chat, so you need to tell me what's happened. Okay.
Ready to go.
All right. This is the baby lion set. Oh my gosh, it's cute. Baby lions. It's that same blue tone. Here's our foiled cardstock. Look at the foiled snowflakes, about 1.25 inches wide on 2 full sides. One vertical and one horizontal. And then we've got that soft lavender bordered by blue in the center. Here is
Laura H. That's great.
Here's our baby lions. It's all 4 toppers are baby lions with that same rich, beautiful foiling. And here's the baby lion on a DL side with the tree coming down, into the picture. So cute. Okay, I'm just going to set these here instead of trying to fit them back in. Let's see, owls, lions. Here are polar bears, a polar bear mama and 2 cubs. The same color scheme. The reason I bought the extra rainbow mirror is I thought extra rainbow mirror was in order for this set. Because we kind of have that rainbow mirror, although it looks glittery, the holographic foiling, the mama and her babies, and one of the 2 babies, but the mama is clearly a loving mama. Here's the 2 babies snuggling with some aurora borealis in the background. Here is the mama snuggling the 2 babies on one side of the cardstock, that beautiful snowflake foiling and silver holographic on the other, and that purple and blue background. Gorgeous. Next up, we have a white tiger under the moonlight. Here's Mama Tiger and her cub. There's the cub alone. Mama and 2 cubs. Mama by herself and 2 cubs by themselves. Oh, this is such a cool set. I just love it. Look at that mama and her cub. Once again, under that bright sky. And here's a DL topper of the 2 babies with that beautiful snowflake foiling on the edge. Next, we have a snow leopard. Cats are well represented in this set. We had a lion, we have tiger, we have lion babies, tigers, and now snow leopards. And because of the spots, you might have to take a little closer look at what's happening here because they kind of almost hide out on the topper even. Can you pull in a little bit closer here? There you go. But when you look, you can see the pictures are clear and wonderful. It's just their camouflage hides them a little bit. 2 baby snow leopards, the mama. So gorgeous. This one's a little bit more lavender in cast. This one's got light blue with dark blue edges and the coordinating cardstock. And here is mom and dad snow leopard. And you can see in this one, there's actually 3 babies. 2 in front of mom and 1 in front of dad. See in there? That's beautiful. And look at that background in that card. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the way the sun's peering down through the clouds here. It's the last vestiges of sun. Now we were having a discussion about what creature this is. Maybe you can chime in. I couldn't decide if it's like an ermine or if it's a
I don't think it's red. It doesn't look quite right for that.
or if it is what are those critters people have as pets?
Those are minks or martins.
Minks or martins, Bryce says.
One of them turns white in the winter like that.
Okay. Mink or martin. Look at this, where they're all curled up together. Oh, it's so cute. And then, just for fun, we have a penguin mama and baby on that one as well.
Angela asks if you have time, can you go over what's in the Find It Trading Hobby Journal newspaper?
I don't have one upstairs, Angela. That's why I haven't answered you yet. I don't have one upstairs. Here is the mama penguin and her baby.
Betty Gosel has 1 month, 20 days, 19 hours before she goes part-time. Next October.
Here's the forest scene. There's our martin or mink, whatever they are. They're beautiful, super cute, fuzzy creatures. I love them. Okay, our next topper set. You can see that you get
A lot
8.
of toppers on this
You get
set.
8 different topper sets instead of 2 of each in this one, which I love. I love it when they do that. This time we have wolves. Beautiful wolves. The whole sheet is wolves. Look here. Oh, baying at the moon. Got that beautiful Rocky Mountain up behind him. The whole family's there. Lots of baying at the moon by these wolves. I love them. Aren't they beautiful? So regal and gorgeous, just elegant. Here, the sun's going down. The wolf puppies are all gathered around mom and dad. The wolf is baying at the moon. You can see the last vestiges of light just going behind the hillside there. Snow in the air. Beautiful. And here's the wolf baying at the moon again. Boy, I would make sure I kept that moon and that wolf together. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this whole sheet has this beautiful snowflakes in the center. Gorgeous. Last one here, we have rabbits. Rabbits. Okay, here we go. We got bunnies. Look at the bunnies. They're so cute. Mom and dad and two little ones there. Mom and one of her babies there. Oh my. Can you see this one? Look how many baby bunnies there are. That seems more accurate than than not. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of babies. There's some more babies. There's two babies sitting side by side. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. What's a person to do? You have to do them all. Look, there's another bunny.
Hi to Mary R.
Hi, Mary R. Oh, I love this set.
Gemma had class tonight, so she's late.
I hope Gemma had a good class. Here's Mom and
Everybody's
Daddy
talking about
Bunny.
their
And
favorite twins. Betty Gosel, I think, likes the wolves. Roberta likes the wolves and the owls. Annette likes the owls, the polar bears, and the rabbits.
I like them all, every one of them.
Also the snow leopards too.
Okay, let's take a look at the 8x8 pad because sometimes they have pictures in here we don't get in the regular one. I'm wondering how many other animals we might have in the 8x8 pad. This is called Under the Moonlight, the 8x8 pad. Oh, look there. Look at the owl in flight. Gorgeous.
Move over that way just a tad bit. There you go.
8x8 owl in flight. It's got blue, light blue snowflakes on the back. Gorgeous. Looks like we got 4 of each. There's the mama penguin with her chick. Nice and cute bunnies. Oh. And it just won't make you want to hug somebody.
And that says, well, Debbie, I left them all, but I can't have any favorites.
Who said that?
Annette.
Oh, look at the lion cubs. There's another bunny. All these have patterned papers on the back. There's our wolves. Look at that. That is just so regal looking, isn't it? Gorgeous. Ooh, that's trees. I'm going to show you that. It's trees on the back of that one. It's back where I had it. More wolves. Tiger. Or is that the leopard? That's a tiger, I think. There's the leopard. For babies. The snow leopard cubs. Mama tiger and her baby. That's it. That's our 8x8 Under the Moonlight pad. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Okay, we have some stamps. Here's the lion cub. This is what he looks like stamped. Here are what? Oh. Oh, I guess they're over here. They're hard to see. The wolves are over here, but you can see it on the stamped one. That's very cool.
This is a stamp or a die?
This is a stamp.
Stamp.
Beautiful. And then we have the owls. Gorgeous. Here's our Under the Moonlight coordinating papers. Our adorable Scorables selection. Look how they did this down here. Isn't that beautiful? I have not thought of doing that. What a good idea. They took, it looks to me like they masked off some of the background, and then they inked it, and then they removed the mask and then stamped over it. Isn't that cool looking? There's your luxury set. Moonlight 101. You get 8 different topper sets. Instead of 2 of each, you get 8 different ones with Under the Moonlight.
Oh, I love the wolves.
And then we also have the full color inserts. It looks as if all the pages colored, so you can use the entire insert on this one. Under the Moonlight.
How many sheets did you get in that one?
36. And here is the Under the Moonlight foiled acetate. It looks to have a lot of snowflakes, snowflake borders in this one, with that same holographic foiling on them. That's beautiful. And from the acetate, you get 16 sheets of acetate. That is the Under the Moonlight collection. You can see why I'm crazy about it. Coming up tomorrow, we have
There's a plastic bird box from Angela. If you can give her some of the colors and what you see.
coming up tomorrow, we have the Cider Fall Set. This is a Use Your Stash collection. And we have, I made 8 cards from this one. I did add a little bit of mirror board and some pearls and a piece of ribbon. For the most part, I basically just used the materials in the kit. So you can get all these beautiful fall colors. Margie's back here working on getting the classroom ready. If you're wondering what it sounds like, we're opening and closing boxes.
Sorry, I'm trying to be so.
It's all right. Just do what you got to do back there. Here's the one with the jars. If you're looking to make some fun fall cards, this kit's for you. We're making 8 cards. All you have to add is your card blanks and any little accessory pieces you want. And the kit is $9.99 for 8 cards. That makes it about $1.15, thereabouts. $1.12 a card. What is the most involved in these artful card kits is just kind of layering the components. That's what they're doing is, the whole idea behind the artful card kit is more of a collage type effect, and they're layering their pieces. So we'll make these tomorrow. On Saturday, we're going to make the Birdwatcher kit. That's probably my food. On Saturday, we'll make the Birdwatcher kit. Now, we're using the journaling cards for the Birdwatcher kit. And in the Birdwatcher kit, you get 32 total toppers, 16 smaller ones that are uh, 3 by 4, and you'll get 16 larger ones. I'll measure those in a minute. This first card that I'm doing has an iridescent, silver iridescent background with a pink flower superimposed on it. I've run 2 pieces of red satin ribbon around it. I've mounted my smaller topper on a piece of soft yellow cardstock. And the bird, I can't tell you what kinds of birds they are, but the bird is sitting on a branch. It has kind of a reddish background, red, yellow, pink background. And so the yellow matting works really well with that one. Here is our next bird. It looks like some kind of a blue bird. And this one is done on a European A6 card, 2 layers of shades of blue, yellow satin ribbon, and the topper is done in light blues and pinks. The next one is called Birds of a Feather. These pretty birds have blue on their backs and pink on their chests. They're sitting in a bouquet of pink and yellow flowers. I've mounted this little topper on a piece of soft yellow, and I've put green satin ribbon behind it, and then it's all in front of a pink background on a European A6. Here is this is another of the background sheets I chose. This is like a rainbow mirror cardstock with a soft little line going horizontally across it. I used that to cover my European A6 card. I matted blue on top of that and yellow satin ribbon. And the topper itself has blues and oranges, orange flowers, a little pink and brown bird, and blue background. Now, these are the larger toppers. You're going to get materials in your kit to make 8 of these, although there are 16 toppers in your kit. This topper is 6 inches wide, 4 inches in height. This one is on a 5x7 scallop edge card. I cut a 5x7, just slightly smaller than 5x7 piece of cardstock in one of the matching graphic 45. This is blue with white feathers on it. And then the topper is a hummingbird drinking out of kind of corally colored flowers with yellow. And I used coral ribbon on this one and some stickles. Next one. This is a little topper called A Little Bird Told Me. I love the fact that you can write in what the little bird told me. A little bird told me you're not feeling well. A little bird told me you're turning 90. A little bird that told me lots of different things.
Told me you had too much cider.
I had had what?
Too much cider.
Too much cider.
Or eggnog.
This has kind of coral colored and pink. Looks like maybe, I don't know what those flowers are, but pink and coral flowers. The bird's sitting down in front of those. He's kind of a little black and white bird. I put stickles on it, and the background paper is one of the graphic 45 papers that has pink roses on it. This one is a postcard of 4 different birds that are separated. They're made to look like stamps, and they're separated by kind of a corally color stamp sheet. I mounted that on a blue striped cardstock and put that on the white ruffly 5x7 card, put a bow in the middle. The colors in this one are greens and browns and corals. Next one. If you want to fly, give up all that weighs you down. And this one's on a striped background with a white ruffle around the edges. And we've got the pretty blue stripe going behind that. It's a group of hummingbirds drinking out of kind of trumpety sort of coral flowers. And the topper is done primarily in blues. And it's got coral color ribbon on it. So you get an idea here about what you're going to get. We have the rest of my cards. There's a total of 8 cards in the large, total of 8 cards in the small. You'll get envelopes, of course. You're going to get all the background papers for the small cards because we didn't have enough of the Birdwatcher cardstock to do all of them. So I gave you enough of the Birdwatcher cardstock that if you cut it, taking 4 5x7s out of each 12x12 sheet, you'll have enough to do all 16 of the larger cards. And then I sent you background papers that will be sufficient to do at least 8, probably all 16 of the smaller cards. You'll get 16 card blanks. You're getting lots and lots of satin ribbon. And that's what you're getting in the Birdwatcher kit. Questions? Today I do have a Brits bargain. I put hot off the press die sets and embossing folders in Brits bargain for half off today. So check it out. A couple of you found them early, and that's fine. I didn't try to hide them, but there are half off hot off the press die sets and embossing folders in Brits bargain. What kinds of questions do you guys have for me? Still trying to figure out where the rest of my card samples went. They're only half here. That's a little worrisome. I'll figure it out. Is there any? You can't leave without telling me if they have any questions. I can't see their comments. Look and see.
Are these possibly some of them you put them in the extras bag?
They
all look
shouldn't
like
be.
5x7.
Yeah, they shouldn't be, but
Okay.
I'm not sure what's happening here. I'm gonna have to figure it out.
That'd be right to market.
Okay. If there's no questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom, I'm going to ask you to hit that like button if you like what you saw today. And we'll be back at 4 p.m. tomorrow, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Question.
Will you be getting any more gold Mary?
Sure. Are we out of gold, Mary?
That was Carol was asking.
We should have plenty of gold, Mary. The last check, Carol.
Size.
If we're sold out of something, I'll go take a look, but I believe we should have gold Mary in the system. Email me if you want to, Carol, and I'll send you some links. Let's talk about what you're looking for. Any others?
See you tomorrow. See everyone tomorrow.
So see you tomorrow for the cider class. We'll see you on Saturday for our bird class. And I'm still working on the classes for next week. So if there's no questions or comments, I'm going to say good night, Gracie.